York and Lancaster's populations are growing. In fact, they're two of the fastest growing counties in Pennsylvania. And as a result of that, places like this simply won't exist 100 years from now.
Now that's Phil Wenger, the outgoing president of the Lancaster Conservancy. He says now more than ever is the time to protect nature in south central Pennsylvania. Now since 1969, the Lancaster Conservancy has done just that. Hunters and fishermen formed the organization to preserve game lands. Now younger environmentalists and those same sportsmen come together to preserve thousands of acres on both sides of the Susquehanna River. In a combination of our Climate and Travel Smart series, I'll take you on a tour of some of the Conservancy preserves, telling their stories and some of the activities you can enjoy as well. To start, I spoke to Lancaster Conservancy President Phil Wenger about its history amongst one of their newest and largest York County preserves.
Now's the time that we can, as an organization and as a community, make a choice that we want to set aside land that is protected, that is for nature, that humans don't have to build out the entire landscape.
As you drive around south central Pennsylvania, you see development all over the place. Homes, warehouses, and more. The Lancaster Conservancy's 2017 acquisition of the Hellam Hills Nature Preserve in York County holds the only large forest remaining between Harrisburg, York, and Lancaster. It serves as a major investment in York County restoration.
This forest really was high worthy of protection, and we took a risk. We said this land along the river here is so beautiful and so special that we ought to go ahead and just protect it.
Rebuilding these wetlands, inventorying plants and animals takes the Conservancy back to its roots, now acting as a bridge not only between York and Lancaster counties geographically, but with its people.
All those hunters in our community, and we combine them with all the environmental young people. We bring both of those impulses together. And it has really created a tremendous amount of energy for conservation that wasn't here even 10 years ago.
That energy now used to protect dozens of preserves. This location at Hellam Hills Preserve open for archery hunting and hiking.
You can also follow this Wildcat Run, which has the beautiful 80-foot waterfalls behind me. And that Wildcat Run goes up into the forest, and it's got little places where water just shoots out everywhere. And it's such a unique system of water that is here, fresh, high-quality water that supports a lot of aquatic life.
Nature comes first here, humans second, even when those humans came out in droves to get outside during the COVID-19 pandemic.
It really woke us up to expand the amount of land that we've acquired and to add a lot more miles of trails so that people can really experience this in a way that is the way that we want people to come and interact with natural lands.
Bridging the gap between climate, wildlife, and Pennsylvanians.
As an owner of all this land, 7,300 acres here along the Susquehanna River, we just have a responsibility to the ecology of the land. Act locally and get involved in trying to save our few remaining natural areas.
Now, Wenger also said as they continue to add to the Conservancy lands, remember that preserves are different than parks. There aren't always trash cans and restrooms to find, so prepare accordingly to respect that land. Coming up next in our Climate Smart, Travel Smart series, we'll take you to Lancaster County and the views of the Clark Nature Preserve in Marnock Township. For more information on hiking trails, hunting details, and volunteer opportunities with the Lancaster Conservancy, visit our website, fox43.com.